leaving the hangar, as well as a quick jumping on board actually with high distortion here is going to be going front entrance.
Yeah, high distortion is going to be coming front entrance. We're going to see the Locust team pick up the nades. Locust team is NBN. Distortion is going to sit back here, put a cross here on the front box. He's going to push forward. They're going to down. Immortal Relican's going down. Breezy's goes down as well. Wow.
What just happened?
What a cleanup round right there. Every single member of NBN picked up a kill, which resulted to that round in as quick as it did. All these guys chose their targets, picked them out, and they handled their fight.
Straight breadsticks down the board for NBN. Genesis, actually, we missed it on screen, got a sniper headshot. So we talked about him as a playmaker, and he is popping off already. NBN with an interesting strategy there. They opted not to go for boom shot, but to surprise them by fighting on front entrance. I like that strategy from NBN. Now it's going to be Sloth there on good side, Locust side here.
And yeah, we're going to be on board Burning Ice here, the professional poker player. He's going to come in, slap boom shot, so he does have boom. It smokes out front door. He's going to blow this canister up, which you can only blow up one time during the game, but it's good to get that out the way, because you're fighting and that's there and you do not know, then that will blow up on you.
And look at the rotation right now for Sloth. They're going to rotate that boom shot outside back entrance. However, it's Genesis and NBN. Perfect rotation. That is textbook NBN gameplay right there. Working as a team, rotating as a team, and getting map control with the leadership of Prospect.
Nah, definitely with the leadership of Prospect. And we're going to see Shane here with a snipe, and he spotted their sniper. So he's going to come back door. He's going to slowly peek out, try to catch it. Boom shots in front of him. Boom's going to go out. Prospect's going to go down right here. They're going to clean up that kill. They're going to turn this into a 4v3. So one boom shot still in the hand of Sloth there right now. And nades are going to go out, but Distortion's going to take out Immortal right there. And can he get it?
Wow. Distortion living on a prayer. Somehow survived there. Genesis is going to pick up a kill back pillar, or sorry, back entrance. So somehow Prospect getting taken out early. The mistake is going to be picked up by his teammates who are going mute. However, Burning Ice picks up a kill on High Distortion. Genesis picks up a kill on Breezios, which leaves one last member of the COCK team in a 1 versus 2. Can he clutch it? It's Burning Ice from Canada with the boom shot.
And he still has one boom left.
Is he gonna Superman? No, he's actually going to drop that boom.
He's going to drop the boom, and he's going to go back door to pick up snipe. Good job remembering that the snipe was there, because he did kill Prospect beforehand back there, and he came back to pick it up. So I don't know if they know that he has his power weapon, because I don't know that he was able to see that on the overhead cam, but new boom shot shall be responding soon.
So now that we have a second to breathe, of course, as I say that, he's rushing with the shotgun. What type of gameplay we've seen so far, Blaze? We've seen transitions, we've seen power weapon play. It has been a treat so far, ladies and gentlemen. However, Burning Ice in a 1 versus 2, he's not going to get the headshot on the individual picking up boom shot, and one boom shot's actually going to be missed. Here we go. Here's his chance to push. He's going to push right into a boom shot. Gets taken out by Phenomenon, and NBN making a statement, going up 2-0.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I agree with the necessary play that he made there on the last round. And folks, if you guys don't know yet, we got instant replay, John.
For the first time ever. That is so exciting, man.
And yeah, we saw him dodge the boom shot right there, but that extra push that he made forward, I don't know if it was necessary, because all he had to do was really, dodge the next boom. He had snipe, he could have created some space, and that would have been good for him. But
here we go. NBN on good side again. They're not going to go with the same strategy. They're actually going to go with a similar strategy, looking for some kills front entrance. They're not going to even get them. Sloth there decides to slow it down this round.
Yep, Sloth there is going to slow it down here. We see Immortal with snipe. He wants to catch this guy with boom. And Relican's going to pick up a kill on Distortion. Distortion was inside front door. We're going to see Genesis back up to pick up that snipe. On the other side, Phenomenon's in a bad spot. He goes down. This is going to be a 4v2 situation in favor of Sloth there. Genesis needs to make something happen right now.
Oh, Genesis almost picks up that headshot. That would have been a difference maker there. In a 2 versus 4, you're exactly right.
Oh! Genesis takes out Burning Ice, but Prospect goes down inside. Genesis trying to protect him. Almost taking out another one. Genesis is going to push up. He's going to be in a 1v3, knowing that he needs to pick up at least one more quick kill here to make this a 2v1 in a more favorable situation to win.
Genesis in the Hudson's clutch spot from 2 weeks ago, last week. He's going to want that shot back as the individual's hopping up on that planner. He's going to down one, not going to be able to pick up the kill here. Needs to be careful. 1 versus 3 for Genesis. Can he pick up that kill inside? No. Instead, he decides to go for the headshot. He's going to get taken out, and Sloth there gets put on the board. Blaze, we have seen sniper headshots, we've seen boom shot kills, we've seen 3 frag grenade kills, nothing but action so far as we jump into instant replay from Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis doing what Genesis does the most right there. And see, that was good. He got the shot off, and he was able to get the pistol down, but he did not push for that because he was getting shot in the back. He just didn't know exactly where he was getting shot from. So that's why he got down right there.
Sloth is on the board. Here we go. Strategy-wise, we're going to see a 2 backdoor from NBN. They can try and contest for Boom Shot here. Prospect's going to full rhythm going into Boom, and you guarantee he's going to down one. NBN, a big fight is about to go down front entrance.
Yeah, they're going to get that guy. Prospect cleans up that kill. It's one more going in front door. Genesis has to back up. He cannot go down right now. He's going to get pushed. Immortal's going to get down. Phenomenon. Can Genesis stay alive? When he goes down, both these kills going to get cleaned up. That quick flip into a 3v2 in favor of Sloth there. Distortion gets Immortal. Shane needs to come in and save Distortion. He's full red. Distortion with the quick revive. Relican cannot get the down. Distortion is still up, but he goes down as well. Breezios and Relican right there winning that 2v2.
I love, against Prospect and High Distortion, one of the longest lasting duos in Gears esports history. That says a lot about these two guys. We're going to jump into instant replay and wrap up the end of that last round. I thought they were almost going to work magic in the 2v3, Prospect and Distortion, but Breezios and Relican shutting it down right here, as you guys see on screen.
Yeah, good job there by those guys. They held it down. They held it down. They stayed together. Made sure they hit those L triggers, and it all worked out for them.
2-2 on Fuel Depot Blaze. Are we going to see a round number 7?
I don't know. It's coming close, but as we've seen with Sloth there, they've been fighting. They are fighters here. Prospect is getting a nice toss out in front. He's going to back up. Immortal's trying to catch the boom pickup, but Distortion, he's going to get that boom, and he's going to fly outside right now. Coming in, he's going to reunite with Prospect over here on the front helipad. They want to stay aggressive. Still got 2 boom shots, but Immortal does have snipe.
And Blaze, I teamed with NBN for about 5 months. Interesting type of style of play here I'm seeing. It's much different than classical NBN. We're seeing Prospect play with fire, playing very, very aggressive. NBN usually is a passive, methodical, smart style of play. I like this new play style, adapting to the game, adapting to these new players, is playing very aggressive so far here.
Nah, it definitely is. And we're going to see Genesis here, backdoor. And in actuality,
look at this spot. Genesis loves this spot.
Genesis loves this spot. One of the hardest shots to make. He's just looking for just a little bit of something to catch somebody off guard. Now, if he makes this shot, now Burning Guy is running right past. Up, done. Oh! Genesis takes out Relican! John, 4v3 situation right here. He's gonna connect with Burning Guys, gonna take him out. Distortion coming in, cleaning up the boom shot. Breezios takes down Distortion, but Distortion is still in a good spot. Shane comes in, taking out Breezios. 4v1 situation, folks. And it's all up to Immortal with snipe out. Immortal, can he take out one of these guys? He's gonna take out Phenomenon. Immortal rolling out. He's gonna not dodge that nade, but Phenomenon gets payback. Did we call that? I got the tingle.
Beautiful. Not only the tingle, you called it with the dun-dun. Right before the headshot went off, that
this is what I want right here, John.
Back on board of Genesis.
Watch him just catch it. That is such skill right there. Going on board on the next round, folks. We're on board with Burning Guys right here. Burning Guys is gonna push up to the front door. He's been getting boom for Sloth Stairs so far. Holding it down, so we're gonna see if NBN is gonna put any pressure on him. Smokes out from his teammates, and he's gonna get in, but he cannot go down with Prospect with the pistol headshot, taking out Burning Guys. He needs to hold it just a little bit longer before he goes in that front door, because he's taking way too much damage.
Prospect making plays, front entrance. Genesis making plays last round. This NBN squad is doing everything they need to do to shut down the train that is Sloth Stair right now. I'm liking the strategy. I'm liking the rotations. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of this NBN squad.
Yo, this NBN squad, this is what makes them great, and this is what makes a veteran team. When you come to these pressure situations, these high caliber matches, and you just rise to the occasion and make plays that you may not make in casual ranked games, because it's more on the line here.
Exactly. A spot in the Pro League qualifier on the line. Of course, the winner of this match will move on, will qualify, and be able to rest easy for the rest of the day. You need to win 2 matches within your respective group to move on. So you can get knocked down to quote-unquote losers and still come back to win by the deciding match. This is the winner's match right now in Group A. Yeah,
this is the winner's match in Group A. So the winner of this is in the Pro League. So it's a lot on the line here, folks. Who's going to come out on top?
Of course,
that's
Blaze,
the big question.
It is match point right now. Prospect picking off that first kill against Burning Ice is huge. Not match point, I apologize, game point. But Prospect picking up that first kill is really going to set them up for success. Genesis with the sniper, however, boom shot is in the hands of the COG team, which, with those 2 booms, that should be 2 kills. I got to say, still, advantage Sloth Stairs. They can really still make this round.
But from what I'm seeing as I'm cycling through the cameras, okay, I'm seeing Genesis with snipe, and he's still in his snipe truck, right? Sloth Stair has a boom shot. They're watching a new boom pickup. Now, we go around, we look at other members. We got Breezius over here grabbing nades. We still got Prospect front of the door, so he has a little boom defense here, and also more was on the back half of the map. He's looking to catch somebody, but Breezios did had distortion down, and that came from a, what did that come from?
No idea.
That came from, I think, a pistol down? Yeah, oh yeah, he
Breezios.
flanked up the backside nades. So distortion, that was just a bad mental error right there. You cannot go down like that with all your teammates being around you. I don't know where his help was.
I gotta ask you, did the boom rotation happen outside, or are they still inside with boom shots up on board with Relican? Nope, Relican is still backdoor, so Breezio is completely by himself, just making a play to neutralize right there. That could potentially save them the map. Don't want to speak too soon, but round 7 is imminent right now with 2 boom shots in Relican's hand. Of course, a new boom shot has probably spawned already, will be spawning soon. A big question mark here, Blaze, did anyone on the COG team save their smokes, which would allow them to grab boom shot here? That's an element of Gears Ultimate Edition that we haven't seen in Gears 2 and 3.
Exactly, you know, folks, you know, if you guys are new to competitive Gears, you need to make best uses of your smokes as much as possible, because those smokes are your smoke screen to, you know, block shots. Nades are out on Relican. He's gonna shoot that. He's gonna shoot that boom. It's gonna come up as a dud. New boom shot is up. Genesis was looking for some shots. 59 seconds on the clock. Relican's gonna go out here. He wants his boom ammo. He's gonna let his teammate get his boom ammo down here, protecting him, which is gonna force Phenomenon to back up.
And I gotta say, Blaze, MBN right now, if I'm them, I'm playing for the draw. A draw here is a win. Relican has 2 booms. I want to see more aggressive play out of Sloth there. They could slide that boom shot easy. Instead, they're gonna push, and he's probably gonna set up for his teammate to grab boom. But this is Sloth's round to win, MBN's round to lose, in my opinion. 2 boom shots in the hands of Sloth. There you go. Genesis is going to go back to the hangar to play for the stalemate with the sniper.
Yeah, he will, and the rest of his teammates are going to stay out here. And actually,
this is old school Gears 1 race type of play here.
And he's going to get joined back here with Prospect as well.
Lurking in the shadows.
No chances being taken, exactly. Oh, taking out Breezios right there. Good job there by Genesis. He sees another one. Oh, that's his teammate, but it's somebody behind the dumpster. Relican's going to get picked up as well. It's all up to Immortal. Immortal's running through helipad.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get the stalemate, no problem. 7 seconds left. All members of MBN still back by their snipe truck. And, you know, in my opinion, MBN gets away with murder there. It's Genesis again that goes huge for his team to pick up that snipe kill.
Yeah, Genesis.
So my wild card has been proving me wrong here, or right, however you want to look at it. Genesis going off with 6 kills and 1 down. Let's see if we can get an instant replay of Genesis and that sniper.
Yeah, and see right there, you know, Genesis is just so good there in those situations. You know, he's always picking off a kill when you need it. You know, he's always making a play when you need it. And you know, he is just so clutch with that. And so we're gonna go on board here with Prospect. Prospect coming up to the front box, filming distortion, taking some team fires. See right here, they're not going in right away because they don't want to take too much damage. They know that they're gonna be focused as they go for boom, but Burning Guys went down there and contested. And we're gonna see Prospect go down front box. So Distortion and Prospect both go down here. 42 situation in favor of Sloth there. It's gonna be a double down on boom shot, but Relican is there to save his teammate's life. It's gonna go into a 4v1 all up to Phenomenon, and he's gonna go down here in the back door. See, they took so much time, Prospect and Distortion, getting inside front door, where that Breezios, I want to say it was, he was able to roll down and contest them and prevent the boom pickup. But my question is, where was that guy back door to stop that and help out? Because when that guy flipped down from top boom, he should have got down.
Yeah, and also Prospect getting down, getting caught mid boxes. Phenomenon late on the revive and the help out there. So some not very much like MBN teamwork right there, as they a couple big mistakes. But we're gonna be going into round number 7. Prospect front entrance actually gonna take it on bad side. Here we go, big fight about to go down the boom. Prospect's gonna go down early, big mistake there. Is he gonna get revived by his teammate? No, he's also potentially gonna go down. However, the team fire from MBN is on point right now. It's not going to be enough. A boom shot in the hands of Sloth there.
Yeah, boom shot in the hands of Sloth there. But Phenomenon's going to go down as well. And he's going to go down on helipad. They're going to go clean that kill up. So they're going to rotate out back door. Going to get in the fight with Genesis. Genesis is going to go down as well here. All up to Distortion. This is match point there, John. Match point. All up to Distortion in a 1v4. And Sloth there looking like they're going to come out with map 1 on Field Depot when MBN just looks so ahead right there. But as we see in the breakdown, what Sloth there did is that they sent 2 guys back door. So they didn't send Burning Ice front door anymore because Burning Ice was taking way too much damage. So they transitioned Burning Ice from the front door to the back door, and when Prospect went up, he said, all right guys, there's nobody here. So he cut in front door, but when he cut in front door, he straight lined to the boom shot, and he took a lot of damage from the nade, from Sloth Stairs nade guy that was on helipad, just clear shots to him right in the back.
Yeah, and you could tell that was a called out strategy by MBN. They wanted to contest for boom on bad side. It's a high risk, high reward type of play. Your team fire, your communication needs to be on point. Here's a quick replay of that matchup, guys, as Sloth there is going to go up 1-0 in maps. What a first map of the ESL Pro League qualifiers we have seen so far.
Yeah, and right here, you know, it was just such good plays made throughout this whole entire match 9. But we've seen Sloth there throughout it, keep their composure, come back, win it, being down 3-2. This was MGN's map to win, and they just let it slip between their fingers.
They really did. Yeah, exactly. They were up 2-0 and then 3-2 as well. You were spot on in saying that, Blaze. You know, however, if I could say anything about this NBN squad, they might be down, but they're never out. Prospect will keep them in it. And this is that epic 2 versus 3 that NBN almost clutched, but Breezios and Relic were able to shut it down.
Yeah, and it all comes down to who wants it the most. Who wants it the most? And Sloth here is in a very favorable bracket compared to the rest of the brackets. We got about a good 2 brackets of death here.
Yeah, and that was the big one right there. Prospect drawing first blood by getting the headshot, but then Distortion gets caught out on helipad and gets taken out. That was the round that NBN could have used to seal the game 4-2. But instead, Sloth there, look at this teamwork back entrance, are going to go up 1-0 going to map number 2.
Yeah, see, these guys right here, when going into map number 2, but think about it like this. NBN was down 2-0 to Psychic Esports before this.
Yep.
They were down 2-0 to Psychic Esports. Psychic Esports almost put an NBN in the losers bracket with tragedy, which would have been, nobody would have expected, exactly. Psychic Esports and Sloths there to be here. But NBN kept their composure, even being down 2-0 maps, and they came back. And that's what makes veteran teams, is that even though when you're down like this, you keep your composure and you come back.
Yeah, definitely. That is true. And NBN is the definition of that. So as Blaze said, this doesn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of this match. Anything could happen. We could continue to see a landslide from Sloths there, or if history repeats itself from last match, which just went down about an hour ago.
Yeah.
I was actually texting Shane after that match, Prospect, and he mentioned, look, we went down, but we're still developing thick skin as a team. We're so working on perfecting the kinks and working things out. So expect NBN to really start to locking it up. We saw some mistakes that wasn't really like NBN, but going into map 2, you expect that to be cleaned up. You guarantee the leadership from Prospect is there.
Oh yeah, the leadership of Prospect is definitely there. And if you've ever teamed which you have, you know how critical he is about the smallest things.
Yep.
He's such a perfectionist.
Yeah.
But by him being a perfectionist, you just have to embrace him as the leader of the team. This is his vision, and you just have to do it to the T, because as good leaders for good Gears of War teams, when you're coming up with strategies for your team and you're coming out with strategies, you have a mental picture painted in your head.
Yeah.
And when your teammates mess up, you know it.
Yep.
You know it, like, why didn't you flank? Why didn't you come around here quicker? You got to be quicker, and you got to follow those visions.
And, breaking apart this NBN DNA, one thing I thought that was really interesting that we saw, not sure if you guys caught it as viewers in the stream, Prospect had the sniper in his hands 2 of those rounds. So I know, from playing with Prospect, he loves that sniper. Franchise teamed with NBN for a while, and he just said, look, it does not work. Prospect refuses to give up power weapon control. Jay Merckx is one of the best power weapon players in the game.
Yeah.
Never got to shine as a power weapon player because Prospect refuses to give that up. I want to see Genesis grab that power weapon, which allows Prospect to move forward and call strats and call mid-round transitions. However, we'll be jumping into map 2. This is execution on Clock Tower.
Yeah, execution on Clock Tower. We're gonna see, as we just flew over, we're gonna see snipe up top, boom shot down low in the car. It is nades up under snipe down low in the bottom. And so one of the key things to this map, we're going to see a lot of teams run 3 players up top and 1 down low. And the basis of this strat is that when they mirror each other up top, you want to try to corral these guys onto their side of the map. You want to get these guys down the line. So we're going to see a lot of angles. We're going to see a lot of crossfire here. One of the most Lancer-based maps in the game.
Yeah, expect a 3 up top. NBN loves that traditional 3 up. Sloth there might change it up and run something different, but most teams have been running a 3 up top here so far in Gears Ultimate Edition. That being said, we're going to jump right on board with, I'm not sure who yet, but we'll show you guys the strategy at least. It's going to be a 3 up top for the COD team, which is going to be Sloth there. So a 3 fight up top for both teams.
And we're going to see Burning Guys hit the 4 up top from NBN. They're going to get Relic down right off the jump. Genesis is going to down Burning Guys. They're trying to revive each other left and right. Burning Guys is full red. One of the first kills is going to get picked up here. And that's actually going to go on board with NBN in 3v3 situation. All members are down. Yeah,
one might be tapping up here in a bit, but that's going to be a quick cleanup. NBN locking it down, making sure there's nothing to go there. And I love the strategy from NBN. Very aggressive. Actually, I'm not sure if you noticed that back pillar push from Genesis. He went to mid pillar and he crossed host spot right off the bat. 2 members of Slothster got down right away. And you guys are going to see that on replay right now. There's Genesis pushing mid pillar. You can see it from the smoke.
And that was such good gameplay by NBN, because they knew that they wasn't going to expect it. They knew they wasn't expecting them to come with the 4 up top right away. And just looking at Sloth's strategy, we're going to be on board with High Distortion, one of the best lancers in the game. Distortion's going to put some fire here in the whole spot. He's going to throw a smoke. Now, by him throwing the smoke, he wants to block the vision of back pillar, which allows him to push up to this mid pillar and shoot down on the whole spot. And he should soon be calling his teammate to come up here. And we're going to see, there we go. He wants to push up. He's trying to stop the cross for his team, protect his teammates. He's going to pull out his pistol. He's going to get a guy down the line, and then he's going to back up. Knowing his teammate from down low is came up top, and he's in the jail. So they have 4 Lancers up top. All members up top. Prospect with the pistol headshot on Relican. He's taking a lot of damage. All of Sloth here is trying to focus Prospect, and they're going to get him down. Burning Ice taking some shots with Distortion. Distortion trying to get the pistol headshot. But Sloth there is going to push across, stopping Distortion, and they're going to down Distortion. Breezos and Distortion both down back pillar. Genesis is going down as well. This could be Sloth's round, but MBN slowly locking them down with the team fire. One member, Ken Breezios. Nope, Immortal goes down. Breezios is cleaned up. This is going to be a 4v1.
I love the teamwork and rotations from MBN. I'm not sure who their down low player is, but rotating up just on time, reviving Distortion, and allowing them to win that really, really clutch mid-round fight. I also like to play out of Distortion. He pushes mid-pillar, backs whoever that was from Sloth's there off, takes out his pistol, then downs one. He's just using every weapon right at the right time, and MBN is just playing very lights out right now, going up 2-0 again here in this map.
That down low player for MBN is phenomenal. Downstairs is phenomenon's playground. You know, we know how fast he moves in this game, and there's so much cover. You know, he baits you into what he wants to do. You come down too close to fight Phenomenon, he's going to flank your team. If you want to sit back too far, he's going to go up top and assist his team in beating up on your team.
So here we go, MBN up 2-0. I want to see a change in strategy from Sloth there. Let's hop on board to Sloth there and see if they're doing something different.
And this is going to be 4 up top once again. So the 4 up top is going to come from MBN. Immortal's going to put some fire. It's a lot of smoke. Immortal needs to push up right here because MBN is coming for the cross on the line. They're looking for Distortions, backing up Genesis here. Genesis is coming in on the, no, Genesis is holding the whole spot. The cross is, no, Phenomenon.
Flank,
they faked it.
Stay on board with Phenomenon right here. As he's going to get called out, and he's not going to be able to flank as clean as he thought he would. However, this puts Sloth there fighting a 2-front war now from each side of the map.
Yeah, Phenomenon, Distortion. Relican's going to take out Prospect on the line. Distortion goes down. So they feel like this is their play. Sloth's there trying to catch this guy off mid-pillar. Immortal needs to stay up. He's going to throw some shots at back pillar. He does have right hand, but Distortion did get up and down on Immortal and Relican both down. They're going to get cleaned up right now, down in the jail. So this is going to turn into a 2v3 in favor of Indiana.
And that round easily could have gone Sloth's way. I know Relican went down, but he got a kill on Prospect to start. But it was once again High Distortion pushing mid-pillar and making plays. Prospect told us High Distortion's at his all-time best, and we have seen it so far on CLOCKTOWER. 1v2 situation for Burning Ice from Canada.
No, we definitely have. And this right here, they're trying to hold off, but he's just going to go down. There's not much he can do, because if he was to roll off that spot, the guy across him has a clear angle just to lancer him down. So it was just a matter of time right there.
So Sloth there goes down 3-0 right now. Here's the plays from Distortion mid-player that we were talking about. That's him playing as a thrash ball drone. Immortal had such a good opportunity to stay alive on right hand there, but it was Distortion with a really clutch shot around the pillar, able to down it.
No, definitely good job there by Distortion. He's doing a good job with that back pillar. Because what he's doing, he's almost like, you know, he's shooting and baiting. He's coming up, shooting, backing up, forcing these guys to rotate out. We're going to see Sloth there do a 2-2. So when he did this 2-2, their main play was down low for grenades.
Exactly what I was going to say. Down 3-0, you need to change the strat up.
Yeah, you definitely do. Phenomenon is going to down the grenades down low, and he's pushing up. He's going to get this kill. This is not Gears War 3, so the guy cannot blow those grenades up in his hand. So Phenomenon with another 1v1, but he has help from his teammate. But he's getting cocky here. He's going to push up, taking some shots, and he's going to down Breezio. Another guy running up. Easy shots for Phenomenon. One down. Coming in for the second one.
What a legend. Phenomenon fighting a 1 versus 3. That was almost like a boss fight from a campaign or something. They kept coming in 1 by 1, and Phenomenon holding it down, playing so well with the support of Prospect from host spot.
Yeah, Phenomenon, he came in, he cleaned up that kill, he held his position, and we're going to see every single member of Sloth there 1 by 1 come down to try to take out Phenomenon, but Phenomenon did a great job shooting and trading shots right here, and they just cannot stop him, and he just had such help from his team.
What a play. I like the confidence from Phenomenon, and that's the difference between a playmaker and, you know, a more passive semi-pro style player. They're going to back out there. They're going to try and stay alive. He has the confidence, knowing he has the support of his teammates, to continue to dominate. And MBN with a decisive 4-0 win. And, you know, that was the story of their match against Psychic. They went down 2-0, but Prospect was telling me every map that they won, they dominated 4-0 or 4-1. So expect more of the same here in match number 2 against Slothstare.
Yeah, you know, Fuel Depot, even though MBN, Slothstare, they edged them out. They edged them out to a 7th round victory, 4-3. NBN, they showed more of a clear, dominating victory right here on Clock Tower. And I'm pretty sure we're going to see that on other maps where they just completely outskill them.
Yep, exactly. With Phenomenon on your team, such a high-skilled player, man. He's fun to watch.
And you know what I love about Phenomenon? And it's like this with a bunch of, newer players in the scene that came from Gears 3. You know, your Phenomenons, your Toy Soldiers, your Mentals, your Kennies. These guys right here, you put them in positions, and you just know that they're going to make a play eventually. You don't have to worry about them. You can almost let them do their own thing. Go off into their own little world. It's like, all right, go play the spot. I trust anything that you do, and just kind of let them zone out.
Yeah, they almost play with blind confidence, which is something that, sounds bad in context, but really is what makes them different. Players like Toy Soldier, like Nasty, etc. So map number 3, guys, you know it, you love it. My favorite map in Gears Ultimate Edition, it is going to be War Machine.
War Machine. We're going to see Snipe down here in the Snipe pit. We're also going to have a Twerk in the middle of the map. We also have the Troika up top, and it's going to be grenades on both sides for both teams. So we're going to see both teams pick up these grenades. And one of the most basic strats that we're going to see here, we're going to see a guy from each team go to the sniper pit and guard it. We're going to see also another guy go towards the window, and we're going to see a fight on the window, another guy mid-box, and the guys with the nades are going to be the playmakers for this map because they have the opportunity of taking grenades, rotating up top, okay, and try to get the advantage in the Troika pit. Where you can see all this Troika pit right here, all these angles, you're going to be able to see them throughout the rest of the map, the whole opposing team.
So a 1-2-1 is a strategy that Blaze is calling out as kind of a generic default strategy. However, a lot of teams running that passive sit-back strategy, and that's exactly what they're going to do. The Insanes used to run this way back in the day. Instead of fighting mid-boxes, they're going to play more passive. However, MBN able to down Breezios. Great job by Prospect, knowing the angles so well and knowing how to beat that old-school Insane strategy, their old rival.
Relican picking up a kill here in mid-box. Good job there by Shane. He knew that as soon as he started to lance that guy, he was going to have to focus him, switch covers, and his teammate and Snipe was already waiting to shoot him. So, but right here, on board with Prospect, they're in a 3v3 situation. Relican came out with a clutch kill for his team. We got a member of MBN in the Snipe pit. They're not going to slash Snipe, so he's going to back up. It's going to be Genesis, but Genesis knows he wants it. And Troika is firing at him up top, which is going to force him to push a little closer. That was burning ice on the Troika, but the Distortion is going to push him down. Shane, 1v1 mid-box right here. He's going to push up.
And this is the most epic fight that exists in Gears Ultimate Edition, the 1v1 mid-boxes. Of course, there's now a map for it, but it's actually going to be Genesis that rotates to help secure that kill. He's going to get the down, but Genesis is taking some fire from Snipe.
Yeah, and he's going to go down by Immortal, but Shane's there quickly to pick him up. Immortal does have an angle to pick up Snipe, but Genesis, and he actually didn't run down the line, so Immortal could pick up Snipe. Twerk is going to go in the hand of Prospect. Burning Guy still stuck up top. MBN's play is up top.
I think it's not Snipe.
Do you?
Immortal's in Snipe pit by himself. Genesis has him trapped. He's full red. He's going to go down.
Okay, so Genesis did a good job going down there. It was almost risky for him, but the reason why I said that, because, if Had Distortion would have came down and they would have pushed Snipe, the guy could have easily got on Troika with Snipe not being in the hands of MBN and gave his teammate all the support in the world right there.
Yeah, so Distortion stays high side, maintains the 1 versus 1 as they take the 2v1 as Snipe. Well done by MBN, and honestly, this round really defines the difference between a veteran team like MBN and a newer team like Sloth there. The rotation from Genesis, recognizing that Prospect is fighting an unnecessary 1v1, and by unnecessary, I mean he can easily make that a 2v1. Great rotation, great teamwork to down that member of Sloth there mid-map, and MBN goes up 1-0.
Yeah, that was a good rotation there by Genesis, not staying at the Snipe and just fighting that guy. He knew that he was sitting back, so that rotation, they won him that round right here.
And let's see if Sloth are going to go for a more aggressive strat mid-boxes. Yes, they are. This is what I love to see on War Machine. Breezios, actually, I don't think they realize he's there. Prospect goes for a shot on window, misses that shot. Breezios is going to back out full red. Is he going to get down? No, he's able to stay up. The Prospect, he knows the angles.
Yeah, Prospect up here playing window, and he's going to push some shots here on the mid-line. Breezios is still sitting back. Good job there by Breezios. He slowly walked into that mid-box to try to see what MBN was going to do, see if he can kind of catch somebody off guard. Prospect's going to be taking a lot of damage, and Prospect's going to be going up against Relican here on the line. So Relican versus Prospect in this window fight. And for all you guys, this is the window right here. This is what we call the window on War Machine. And we're going to see Relican and Prospect get into it. Relican get a little aggressive. And Prospect, I think he rotated out with Genesis. I want to say it was 2 guys there in the mid-box. Relican's going to go down the line. Phenomenon's there to assist.
The rotation down low from Burning Ice. He's going to cross, but it's not going to be enough. MBN with a mid-round push, mid-boxes. Again, the transitions are spot on for MBN, and they are playing so well as a team right now.
Yeah, now we're going to see all of MBN rotate to Snipe. Snipe on his head. Prospect has it right over his head. They're holding it. And he's like, all right, guys, push him. Push him. I'm keeping him down. And this should be a fight for MBN. But Immortal takes out one. Holding it. And he's going to go down there between, but Distortion. He left his fight. And
Prospect.
Try to get to his teammates right there. But, Burning Guys made it there too late.
quick replay of that last round. We'll show you that fight. Immortal actually being able to take off one was great. I would have liked to see a rotation or a pistol cross from Burning Ice much faster there to support his team at Immortal. Instead, Prospect's going to hit the dirty back A to finish off that round, and MBN continues to roll here up 2-0. Breezios playing mid boxes. We're going to see a fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's scoping out the guy from MBN. He doesn't want to push, but by Breezios being this close, he attracts nades. Now, he's going to get into the fight right here. And that's going to be with
good back A. Great back A from Prospect. Can Distortion finish? No, Distortion misses that shot. That could have been it for MBN. Instead, Phenomenon picks up a kill on Relican.
Yeah, good job there by Breezios. He held his ground, but Relican just got a little aggressive, and MBN knows that he's weak, and they're going to send 3 guys to him. They know that he cannot take the 3v1, but on Troika, we're going to have, I want to say it's Burning Ice on Troika. Immortal here with Snipe. Can he save his teammate? No, he cannot. Breezios goes down. 4v2 situation, John, and Burning Ice goes down as well. It's all up to Immortal.
I love that strategy call. You're up 2-0. It's easy to be complacent, Blaze. It's easy to want to continue running the same base strategy. Instead, MBN runs a fake up top, rotates Distortion low side, and they do a 3-push mid. Great transition, great way to lock up that third round, and MBN in a great spot right now to go up 2-1 in this series.
No, they definitely can. We've seen the 4 on CLOCKTOWER. Now it's looking like, you know, Sloth there with only 2 kills on the board is looking like it's going to be another 4-0 here on War Machine for MBN to be the first team to qualify for our ESL Pro League.
What a story that would be. MBN, of course, one of the most storied names in Gears eSports. Can they lock it up right here? Now, I like the different strat call from Sloth there. They decided to play a little bit more. Actually, no, they're actually going to play aggressive, and instead Prospect is going to push up and get Relic in full red in window. So no change in strategy from Sloth there again. I wanted to see it on CLOCKTOWER. They did not do it. I want to see it on War Machine. They've yet to change their strategy up.
Yeah, and sometimes right here, the window's a prime example. Shane, he's going to get a good shot there on Breezio. Now he's doing a few back A's to put some damage here on Relic, but Phenomenon flies through.
Phenomenon
1-2 takes him out.
Putting on a show for you guys. He has 9 kills right now. If you look at the press the back button, you'll see Prospect also has, what is that, 3 kills, 4 down. So the duo, Prospect and Phenomenon in the middle. 2v2 mid boxes, my friends, that's actually where you go into the matchmaking of boxes and warm up. If you guarantee they did that,
that prepares you for this.
Exactly.
Exactly, that prepares you for this. So I suggest if anybody has a team out there, you know, when it comes down to War Machine, you take you and your window partner, 2 guys on your team to play mid box, and go run that playlist a few times because it will help you out.
Yeah, seriously, the small things make the difference. That is definitely true. As MBN continues to roll, Blaze, they've only dropped, did they 4-0 on CLOCKTOWER?
Yes.
They have not dropped a round in the past 2 maps. So MBN may be a team of extremes that, or sorry, not a team of extremes, either really, really close or just complete domination as we've seen so far in this tournament against Psychic and now against Slothster.
Yeah, so this is what we wanted to see from these guys, and we're finally seeing it. You guys in the world out there are seeing it as well. MBN just showing straight dominance here, folks, just straight dominance. And you know, just checking out some of the replays from his map. Prospect, he held his own there in mid box. And one thing I always like to say, John, you have to take a shot to give a shot. And one of my good friends, Dick Smirk, told that to me. You got to take a shot to give a shot. And Shane took some shots there, but by him taking shots, he delivered a more powerful shot, and which led to some of the key plays Phenomenon was able to make in the
I love it. Some boxing references here in Gears of War. Yesterday, you made a Wayne Gretzky reference with a quote. I love it. I love it. Gears of War eSports, my friends. Here we go. This is actually the back A from Prospect. He was really the one that popularized that shot in Gears 1 and Gears 2. No one really did it in Gears 2. They thought it wasn't effective, but Prospect loved. He was known for that shot. The back A, also known as the Prospect shot back in the day.
Yeah. And so, but, you know, right here, going into these matches, folks, going into this next map, and the next map, you know, it will be Canals. You have 2 Gears of War's history's greatest snipers on one team.
Yep.
Prospect, Genesis. And, you know, when you have either one of these guys on your team and you play this map, it just makes it so much easier. You know, and if you play with these guys, you know it. You know, it makes it so much easier because you get to do your thing knowing that give it 10, 15 seconds, somebody's head's going to fly off.
Yeah, that is right. I got to ask you, Blaze, who do you think is going to pick it up for MBN? Prospect or Genesis?
Genesis.
You think it's going to be Genesis?
I think it's going to be Genesis.
I hope it's Genesis. Prospect, do your thing, my man. Lead the team to victory mid-map. I think it's going to be Prospect.
When I teamed with Genesis and we went to Haifa Station, you know, one of the biggest issues about us teaming was, hey, who gets it? And I said, you know what?
I forgot about you and Genesis too.
I said, you know what? You can have it. You know?
Really?
Yeah, I gave it to him. I got other things I got to do. But guys, this is going to be Canals here. We're going to have snipers on both bridge. We're going to have torque bolt under the mid bridge, in the water, and above the mid bridge. We're going to have the grenades.
So expect that epic one-on-one sniper fight while the rest of the teams are fighting 3v3 mid-map. Of course, the sniper is more of a support weapon on this map, as you're able to put some body shots and down people on mid-bridge as those fights are going down. But without a doubt, expect some big plays from Genesis or Prospect picking up the sniper.
No, we definitely will. And, you know, I can see this map going back quick. But let's give some credit to Sloth there, because in the open qualifier number 2, we seen Immortal popping heads. And we seen Immortal popping heads, and, you know, 2 players was Deepenya and Immortal. When we watched them in that qualifier, was doing a lot of work. So we're gonna see
Prospect's not grabbing the sniper. Is anyone grabbing the sniper for MBN? Of course, a trick strat or a widely known strat is actually a no snipe. They decided to go with the 4. Remember, no, they're gonna give it to Genesis.
Yep, so definitely Genesis is gonna hold it, and right here we're gonna see Genesis pretty much, he's on defense. He's holding off, he's watching mid-bridge because he's waiting for the call out. If the call out came down low saying, hey guys, you know, they're flipping on mid-bridge, Genesis' job is to hit that guy or take his head off, and then you're gonna see Phenomenon push from hindsight to finish off that kill.
Genesis has a good opportunity to be sneaky right now, and that is honestly, the sniper accuracy is important, but positioning and intelligence is really what makes separates the good snipers from the great snipers, as Genesis is rotating it and being very, very sneaky with the sniper so far.
Exactly, he's not holding off to one spot, even though he sees a good nade out. Kobe! He's gonna get him, taking out Burning Ice right there. Prospect picking up the kill. Genesis is gonna push up mid-bridge, snipe out, knowing that Immortal, he doesn't know Immortal's watching him. Immortal's waiting for him to come up. He's gonna go for the challenge. Trying to see if he can take Genesis, going to go help his teammates out. He's looking for it.
He's not even gonna go for the shot there. Interesting call.
But because look at that, Genesis, he's in a position to take off Immortal's head. Oh, he's gonna go for it. Genesis took a lot of damage from down low. They're gonna push. Genesis actually goes down on the mid-bridge. But Prospect, can he hold off? And Distortion's gonna down Breezios. Breezios did pick up the kill, but Immortal flank Prospect. Can Immortal get Distortion down low? But Distortion holds it off. He's gonna kill Breezios. He's gonna take out Immortal. All up to Relican right now in this 2v1.
High Distortion doing what he does best, which is performing under pressure. He was almost in a 1 versus 2 there as Prospect went down right away, and Distortion in a 1v1 where I honestly thought Immortal had control was able to come out on top. Relican with the sniper load is not over yet. It was actually MBN that got clutched on. I think it was the 1v3 against Mental in one of the preseason cups about a month ago. Will they allow it to happen again? Something tells me Prospect is screaming right now. Take your time, get some power weapons. We're not losing this round.
Yeah, because John, you know, you win this map, you're in a pro league.
That's it.
Is it? You know, so MBN needs to take their time right here, take their advantages. You know, me personally, you know, as I always preach to teams, when you're up against another sniper in situations like this, no respect. You know,
Relican has this 1v1. I would have liked to see him take that 1v1 on his right hand. He could easily use the pillar to dodge shots from Connector. Instead, he doesn't like what he sees. He's going to reset and work to the other side of the map.
Yeah, so, you know, because you give Relican, I don't want to, I guess in 2v1 situations, Relican, if he should have picked up that snipe to allow MBN not to get it, but he was coming up heavy on the flank there by High Distortion, and they're trying to push him into a corner right now.
I gotta say, they're giving him a 1 versus 1. Relican had the 1v1 high side. He now has a 1v1 opportunity against Distortion. Relican has all the opportunity in the world to clutch this, but he's just not being decisive. Instead, he's gonna get trapped and caught, and MBN is gonna do what they do best in locking down and securing the round.
And that was a perfect example, Job. He was just too indecisive right there. You have to take your fights when you can get them in these type of situations, because what happens is if you give the other team enough time to think, you're giving them more time to think to beat you. And, you know, and you want to catch these teams off guard when they're not as composed.
Exactly. So instead, MBN goes up 1-0. Good round right there. Once again, High Distortion that was holding you down on mid-bridge with some big plays. Big fight about to go down high side. Genesis likes what he sees in that fight. He's going to push up, misses the back A, and he's going to go down. Doesn't get taken out. Immortal's full red, but he's going to get down by Phenomenon.
Yeah, Phenomenon's going to down him, but Phenomenon can't push up for this kill yet, and he's going to push in for revive. But Phenomenon, good job there. He knew that he can get that shot. Can he get the second one? And he takes out Relican as well. Can he get the next one? In a 1v4 situation, Phenomenon coming in, taking the melee. Oh, almost getting off those point blanks. That was the perfect situation in which Phenomenon usually excels at, but it's still a difficult one. It was a 1v4 for you.
And here's the replay, Blaze. I hear the technical room in the back going screaming and going off. Phenomenon almost clutching a 1v4, but he wall bounced a few too many times rather than taking shots. I'm not sure what the logic was behind that, but Phenomenon almost going huge for his team.
And what I want to tell you, one thing is you saw him get melee twice and he never got stunned. That's because of how quick his movement is.
That's true. That is
so if you get melee in movement, you will not get stunned. And it just created more chances for him to make plays. We saw Genesis smoke himself out right there because he got the snipe too late, and he didn't want to take no chances against Immortal. And we see Immortal being sneaky in the bush here, like a wild Kansas.
Like a wild Kansas. They're giving Immortal front spawn to go to get Sniper, which is an interesting strategy right there. Genesis has last spawn and is picking up Sniper for his team.
Yeah, and Genesis knows that, you know, online being able to slide is so easy. If you take enough time, because even if Genesis goes up and sits on top of Snipe, and he attracts the other sniper to stare at him, that guy's still technically out to play.
And look at the spot that Genesis is right now. That's formerly known as the Predator spot, as he was the first one to really popularize that back in Gears 1. However, the fight on mid-bridge is going to go to Sloth there. Genesis not able to make a huge impact with the sniper from bridge.
Yeah, and there's just so many heads up top. Genesis just needs to connect, but he's getting flanked. He's getting a lot of pressure on him on the high side right here.
Who's the other member of MBN that's alive here with Genesis?
It's going to be High Distortion.
And they're on completely opposite sides of the map. So both of them are looking to take a 1 versus 2 and clutch up. Distortion's going to get full redded, and that's going to be not looking good for Distortion, as he is doing some movement to stay up, but he's going to get taken out all up to Genesis in a 1v4.
Yeah, this is what Genesis wanted, taking out Breezios right there, 1v4. I've seen Genesis do this plenty of times on good teams, clutching 1v4s left and right. He's going to push up, get a little aggressive right here. He's trying to catch somebody slipping. See somebody high side? He knows that guy's going to have a little bit of pressure. Sniper on the front. And the snipe knows. Genesis is trying to bait him. Look at him, up and down. Trying to force him, trying to catch him off guard. Genesis is right now tracking his location.
And look how well Genesis knows the angles, knowing that he can't get hit from that spot.
Oh, coming up close every single time, but it's so hilarious to me that every time Immortal is falling for this.
And back to my point, look at the spots that Genesis knows. That's called years of playing Gears 1. He actually continued to compete in Gears 1 when Gears 3 was at its prime.
Nade's gonna come up short. That was a blind fire.
Oh my gosh, that was his opportunity right there. He's gonna miss that shot. Thinks about taking the 1v1, instead decides to continue using a sniper, and Sloth there playing very, very scared here in this 1v3, which is the right decision. Take your time.
You know, Sloth there, they had 2 nades there, and we saw Nade low side. Almost wanted to get to Genesis right there. Sloth there, good job there by taking the times that Nade could have came up a little bit quicker on that flank. If he would have got low side out of Genesis' vision and just toss it right on top of him.
There's the one headshot that Genesis was able to get. Of course, not able to press the 1v4. And Sloth there ties it up 2-2. I believe we get the quick check of the score.
Yep.
It is 2-1. I apologize. Sloth there is up 2-1, fighting back and hopefully potentially working to force game 5. MBN's going to take mid-bridge. I like the aggression and change in strategy here from MBN. Of course, last round they did lose the fight mid-bridge. What's going on high side for Sloth there? They're looking to fight that connector.
Now, Relican's playing defense. Genesis picking up a down here. Prospect with the double nade kill on Breezios and Burning Guys. They tried to make a play for Torquebo here, folks, and it was just unsuccessful for them. 4v2 situation. We're going to see MBN get a little aggressive high side. Immortal, all up to him here. He needs to take out at least one member of MBN with the sniper to make this a more favorable situation in the 2v3.
And great job by Genesis, downing one at bow and then calling out right after that. Look, one down, one getting revived. Prospect banked that nade off of the wall. We missed it on camera, but that's exactly what happened, which allowed Prospect to pick up the double kill with the grenades. Huge plays, great communication from MBN.
Yeah, good communication by MBN. They're gonna come on. They want to slide these. They want to slide these nades right here, and they can actually slide them. Genesis is watching on the defense. He knows that Immortal is not in a position to not be seen and catch a headshot. So if Immortal wants to get a headshot on whoever slides nades, he has to stand up to do so.
And I don't think he realizes that Genesis is going to be there for the down, and Genesis does exactly that. Textbook gameplay. The revive is going to come out. No grenades thrown for MBN as they don't have grenades yet, but Phenomenon doing what he does best for the match. Can he pick up the double kill? Yes, he does. It's actually Genesis with the sniper support that's able to secure that round, and we are now tied 2-2 on Canals map 4.
This is a good map here, John. You know, we've seen Fuel Depot Canals are maybe more of the more favorable maps to kind of edge a team that's better than you out on, because, you know, it's 2 snipers on both maps. So we may see Sloths there, you know, come out and go into a round 7.
Look at that. There might be a down low strat. You can hop back on board with whoever's going bottom bridge. It's going to be a down low flank strategy, and they're actually going to go straight for Genesis. No, he's going to use the pillar to his advantage. Down Prospect. No, High Distortion and Prospect with the team fire. Big fight going down low side, 3-on-3, but Distortion comes out on top of the 1 versus 1 with the support of Genesis. Phenomenon picks up a kill on Relican, and the trick strategy from Sloth there is not going to pay off here as MBN shuts it down completely.
They definitely did. They saw it coming. They seen it, you know, Sloth there didn't really hide it, you know, too well when it came to water.
No smoke grenades. It was a single flank instead of a double flank.
Yeah.
You know, that 2-2 flank strategy we've seen often. It's going back way to when Frag Dominant really popularized it back in Gears 1. However, Breezios, I think, flanking by himself is not going to be the most effective way to run that strategy.
Because he did get Prospect down, but even with that, he got down as well, and he had nobody to revive him. That's why you usually send a partner with him in water. You know, you got to have a buddy system down there.
The revive chain is such an effective way to run strategies in Gears of War. It essentially goes from being down and having no health to being back to full life in an instant. So
yeah, you know, we seen Ribs popularize definitely your own teammate when they're too weak, just to give them full health.
Yeah, that is true. It's a Ribs play for sure. Here we go. Now it's going to be MBN running the trick strat. Genesis with the sniper, so they really wanted to sell this. And Genesis using the sniper close range. Prospect is flanking as well. Great rotation by MBN, recognizing that Burning Ice was low side by himself. And MBN is a couple kills away from being the first team to qualify here. High Distortion wins the 1v on mid-bridge, but no, it's actually going to be Relican Immortal in a 2v4.
Relican Immortal trying to hold it off here. Good job there by Relican to save his teammate. And Relican Immortal is going to back up here. I want to say Immortal did pick up that snipe. So he does have it, and they are going to back up. Shotty's out just in case they run into anybody here. Phenomenon's going to get sniped as well.
He needs to back out and stay alive here. Do not go for the play. But luckily he's able to back out and stay alive. He's good to go. No, he's going to go for the snipe. But instead, he has an opportunity to get caught out. Genesis, he's going to get him full red. I guarantee Genesis called that out for his teammate. Instead, Phenomenon's going to opt to stay alive.
These guys are trapped in the corner. They're pushing Genesis, but they're not close enough. Relican goes down. It's all up to Immortal here. Can he stay alive? Or will MBN be the first team to qualify for Pro League? And yes, they are. And because they're going to clean up Relican, he's down in the back right here, folks. And that's going to be all she wrote. Congrats there to MBN.
Murder by numbers, one of the most storied teams in Gears eSports history, the first team to qualify. Congratulations to them. Sloth Stare moves on to the deciders match. They still have an opportunity to qualify. Keep in mind, guys, you need to win 2 matches. MBN beating Psychic Esports 3-2, beating Sloth Stare 3-1, and they will qualify today.
Yeah, so we're gonna see Sloth Stare drop down to the decider match, and they will play the winner of Psychic Esports and Tragedy. And which is still, it's going to be a good, good matchup, folks.
That's a good match.
You know, we may